Hello students, in today's session, let's learn EBIT EPS analysis. This is the further step and leverage module wherein you are going to learn how the changes in the capital structure will have effect on the earning per share available to the equity shareholders. Whenever the capital structure of a firm has a combination of equity, debentures and the preference shares, because of the changes in the fixed cost asset, that is the debentures and the preference share, how it will impact the earning before interest and tax available and the further impact on the earning per share available to the equity shareholders. We are going to learn in today's session with a simple and easier problem wherein you can get clear idea on the concept of EBIT EPS analysis. So let's start. Maheshwari Limited, the company needs rupees 50 lakh for the new factory for the company. Fine. So they want to expand their business, and with the additional 50 lakhs, or their EBIT is supposed to be rupees 10 lakh, and company main plan is to maximize the EPS. Right? They want to go for maximizing the EPS. That is the question there. So what has been told now, out of that, what they are planning for taking certain part as a equity and some part of it as a debt. So out of 50 lakh, they are planning to take a equity and they are planning to take a debenture. Now, if I take the debenture rupees, first plan they have is to take issue equity and a debenture of rupees 5 lakh. Now, when they issue a debenture of rupees 5 lakh, what does it mean? How much is the company planning to take the equity? Total amount they need is rupees 50 lakh. Out of this 50 lakh, they will be issuing equity and they will be issuing debenture. So, if they will issue 5 lakh rupees debenture, that means how much is the equity they are going to issue?
45 lakh.
Yeah, these are the three plans. So this part you need to remember, that is either they want to issue equity. If you don't understand this part, then you are not able to understand question. Fine. So they want to issue equity after raising how much debt, that you'll have to clearly understand. Fine. After raising either how much rupees 5 lakh debt. That's the one thing. What is the interest rate they've told? Tell me.
10%.
At 10%. If they raise debt 5 lakh, then it is at 10%. Now, second plan they have is to go for 20 lakh debt, right? So, if they go for rupees 20 lakh debt, then this debt they are going to get at what rate? 15%, right? Now tell me, if 20 lakh if they take debt, that means how much equity they are going to have?
30 lakh.
Yeah. So this part you will have to remember. Okay. So if they are going to have, so totally they need 50 lakh. If 5 lakh debt means 45 lakh is the equity. 20 lakh debt means 30 lakh is the equity. So this is the third point. What is been told? Third point is they might go for rupees. If they go for 30 lakh debt at 20%, so 30 lakh debt if they go issue, then they'll have to pay 20% interest on that. Whatever the capital structure they plan, out of these three, which capital structure they will select? The one which will maximize the EPS. The one which will maximize the EPS, that they need to, they will be selecting as a best capital structure. Fine. Now, company has again tax rate. Company tax rate is 40%, and equity share face value is how much? Equity share face value. Why we need to know equity share face value? Why do we need
We
to
have
know?
to calculate
To calculate, to
EPS.
know how many numbers of shares are issued, right? So we need to know how many numbers of shares issued. Now, where we are going to use it while calculating the EPS. So that's it. So this is what has been given. So you need to go for advise the company, right? So this is given. advise the company on which capital structure they'll have to go. Whether they have to go for 45 lakh equity and 5 lakh debt, or they have to go for 30 lakh equity and 20 lakh debt, or they have to go for 20 lakh equity and 30 lakh debt. So which will give maximum EPS, that will be the capital structure the company will have to select. So this is what has been given as a question there. So let us start solving the question. So what is that? Write the heading: computation of EPS. Fine. Computation of EPS. Computation of EPS under various capital structure. So this is your heading you need to write there. Fine. Okay. Now we will try to. So what you're going to write? So first is plan number 1, plan 2, and plan 3. So what is plan 1? Remember this part, okay? Plan 1, and we have plan 2, and we have plan 3. So for the plan 1, what is that we have in the plan 1? 45 lakh equity plus 5 lakh debt. Remember this, fine? So this is your first plan. So in the second plan, what we have? Tell me. 30 lakh equity plus we have 20 lakh debt. Fine. This is your second plan. And in the third plan, you are raising 30 lakh debt. That means out of the 50 lakh capital, 30 lakh is debt, means remaining 20 lakh you are going to issue equity. So here you have 20 lakh equity plus 30 lakh. So these are the 3 plans we have. For all these plans, we will have to check out how. See, remember when we calculated these leverages, what did we do when we were calculating leverages? We started with, we took sales less variable cost. We got, what did we calculate? Less variable cost. We had
Contribution.
Contribution less fixed cost.
EBIT.
EBIT less, what is less?
Interest.
Interest. You had, what did you add?
PBT.
EBT less
Tax.
Okay. Yeah. What you add?
Earnings to equity share.
Okay. So this is how we have calculated. Now here in this plan, we don't have to calculate any leverages. We have to check out now EPS, right? So when earning available to equity shareholder divided by number of equity shares, we will get to know how much is the EPS. And we'll have to see in all these 3 plans, which plan has maximum EPS, that plan we are going to advise to the company. Fine. It's very simple and easy way. Understand the concept first before directly jumping for calculations. Fine. So like I said, so firstly, what we will start with, since we will, the company has given us what? They've told us how much is the EBIT. What is the EBIT?
10 lakh.
EBIT is 10 lakh. So let's see now, when the EBIT is 10 lakh, how we are going to, so take down for all 3 plans. Together only I'm writing all the 3 plans because it's, hope everybody has understood. EBIT is 10 lakh. Now less, what we are supposed to do?
Interest.
Less, we have to calculate interest. So interest while calculating, how will you calculate? See, first for the plan 1, how much is the debt we have? Interest we calculate on what? Interest we always calculate on the
Debenture.
or the debentures, right? Yeah. So how much is the debenture we have in the plan 1?
50,000.
Debenture,
5 lakh.
5 lakh, right? It is supposed to be 5 lakh. 5 lakh is the debenture. So 5 lakh is the debenture you have. On 5 lakh debenture, interest they told as
10%.
10%. So for the first plan, on 5 lakh, 10% is the interest. Right? So write it. What, like I said, it is in the on lakhs. Don't get confused. Okay, 45 lakhs, and this is, yeah. So yeah. So on 5 lakh, 10%. How much is the interest?
50,000.
50,000 is the interest. Same way you have to calculate for the second plan. In the second plan, how much is the debt we have? 20 lakh is the debt we have. On 20 lakh debt, how much interest they've told?
15%.
15% is the interest. So how much is the interest on 20 lakh? 15%.
30,000. 30,000 is.
Are you sure?
30,000.
On 20 lakh, how much is the interest? Huh?
3 lakh.
3 lakh. Okay. Fine. Now on third plan, 30 lakh is the debt, and how much is the interest they've told? Check in the question. 30 lakh debt, raised at 20% interest. So on 30 lakh, 20%, how much is the interest?
6 lakh.
6 lakh is the interest. Done. So what we are getting here? We have got EBT. Fine. So tell me how much is the EBT? 9 lakh 50,000 here, and here it is 7 lakh, and here it is how much?
4 lakh.
4 lakh. Yeah. Now what we are going to do? Less tax.
Interest on the
What?
Tax.
tax.
Yeah. See, there are sometimes I will again because first I wanted to solve some simple problems. Sometimes company capital structure might have equity, preference shares, and debentures. So when it is that, then it will again change. But presently we don't have any preference shares. So tax at what rate they've told? Tax is how much? Tax is
40%.
40% or 50%?
40%.
40%. Okay. Tax they told is 40%. So on 40% tax, now here on 9 lakh 50,000, 40%.
3 lakh 80,000.
Okay. And the next
2 lakh 80,000.
on 7 lakh 40%.
2 lakh 80,000.
2 lakh 80,000.
1 lakh 60,000.
And here on 4 lakh 40%.
1 lakh 60,000.
So what you are getting now? This is, what is that called as? That is called as, remaining is called as earning. EAT or earning which is available to the equity shareholders. We'll have to see now, right? So yeah, how much is the earning available to equity shareholders? Did you calculate?
5 lakh 70,000.
Available to equity shareholders. Yeah, how much it is? 5 lakh 70,000.
70,000.
Yeah, next.
4 lakh
4
20,000.
lakh 20,000.
Okay, and next.
2 lakh 40,000.
2 lakh 40,000.
Okay, good. So now what we are going to do now? We will check out how many number of equity shares are there with the company. So how many number of equity shares are there? Number of equity shares. Can you tell me? Number of equity shares. So here in this plan, see what we have written, 45 lakh is the equity, right? Now when it is 45 lakh equity and each equity share is of, what is the face value they have told? Face value of the share is
100.
rupees 100, right? Face value of the share is rupees 100. So how many number of shares are there then?
45,000.
45,000 shares, right? Now, this is not amount. Remember this. This is 45,000 shares. This is the number. Fine. This is the amount. And this is a number. And here, 30 lakh equity. Each share is of rupees 100. Means how many number of shares?
30,000.
30,000 shares. And here, how many shares?
20,000.
20,000 shares we have. Fine. Now, what we are going to do? Calculate the EPS. Now, what is the EPS is? EPS equals to amount or earning available to equity shareholder divided by number of equity shares, right? How much is the EPS for the first plan, second plan, and third plan?
Ma'am, first one is 12.67.
Okay. Are you
Yes,
calculating or no? We'll allow everybody to calculate. Let's see how many are calculating it. So EPS, calculate and tell me which plan is better. EPS is earning available to equity shareholder divided by number of equity shares there. So calculate the EPS and tell me. Yeah. Tell me which plan is
First,
suitable. No? Yeah.
Ma'am, second plan is suitable.
So EPS you have calculated. Okay. So for the first plan,
12.6.
12.67.
rupees 12.67, right? And the plan 2,
14.
plan 2,
14.
rupees 14, fine. And for the plan 3,
12.
rupees 12. So what does it mean? The plan where you had 30 lakh equity and 20 lakh debentures, that was the better plan because that is giving the shareholders maximum EPS. So you need to write your conclusion, okay? What you are going to write? Write the recommendation. Write recommendation. Plan 2 is advised to the company as EPS is rupees 14, which is higher than plan 1 and plan 3. This is your recommendation. So is this clear, this problem? It's very simple, but let me tell you, this is what you're going to get for case study and it's very simple. Only thing is, I have given you here very simple capital structure. Sometimes capital structure will be a mix of so many things. But anyways, I think this will be easy for you to understand.